Welcome to this episode of Topic Thunder. Just let it die out.
Yeah, that was a little longer. Were you holding that down? Oh, that was pretty good.
I don't know. That was good. I feel wet. Anyway.
Word?
It's pouring rain. Flood in the basement. Anyway, my question is this. It is not this is not necessarily a fitness specific question, but it does bleed over.
Yeah.
So, and here's the thing. I read a post from Reddit, which I can't find at the moment, so I can't read it verbatim to you, about by a chef who is looking for jobs here in Sacramento.
Yeah.
And it's very common in that world for you to be asked to come in and do what they call a stage, where you go in and you cook along with their crew, and you see just how you get along with people and what your skills are like and whatever.
Yeah, a little test run.
And this person said that more than once lately, while they've been trying to find a job, they've gone in and had to do a stage, and it goes really well. And they're talking to the hiring people afterwards. And they come up with this question: can you tell us what your social media following is like? Because we're trying to get the word out about our restaurant.
Yeah.
And we need people who have a social media presence already to do it.
Yeah.
Is this a good thing? Is this a right thing for that industry? Because we can talk about our own industry, and that's a thing as well.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing for all industries. If I'm hiring and I have two candidates and they're within the same boundary of skill and resume, and all things being semi-equal, I'm clearly going to hire the one with the following.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm going to hire the one I get along with the best.
That's why I said if they're in the same boundary, they have a similar everything.
Yeah.
Right? We get along similarly within a boundary. They have a similar resume within the boundary. Qualifications being within the boundary. Yeah. Why wouldn't you?
So for the purposes of promoting your business, or for the purposes of evaluating them as someone who can, with the world, share their life in a way that is interesting and engaging.
No, for the business, of course. Yeah, for the business. Because if they do the job the same, they work with the crew about the same, they're going to bring more eyes into my business than the other person would. And marketing cost. That's why social media even as popular as it is, right? Is it's like free marketing. So why wouldn't you take like the bonus?
I don't know. I'm really tossed up on it because I think that there's some value in just hiring somebody to set up your Instagram or whatever and run it, your own business. Because if you lose that person, you're also losing you're losing the attention that they bring to you.
Yeah. But why wouldn't you? Yeah, you'd be doing both.
Yeah.
Just because I'm hiring someone with a social media following doesn't mean I'm not doing my own marketing.
Yeah, and I think
But you could do collab posts. They're already aware how to make content. If they're just as good of a chef or just as good as a personal trainer, then why wouldn't I if they understand the marketing side of things too? Like, if you're running a small business, which most restaurants are, right? Even franchised ones, like it makes sense to have people on your team that have multiple weapons.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So if they know like somewhat of marketing, which means they know how to create content for themselves, that's an asset to the team beyond just making fucking steak.
And even if their content is not like food based.
Yeah, it just wouldn't hurt.
Any exposure's exposure.
Yeah, it just wouldn't hurt. Again, all things being equal-ish. If they're clearly a worse chef and they're a piece of shit and they have 1 million followers, like, no, of course I'm not going to hire them over a chef who's dope, gets along with everybody, and everyone loves their food. Yeah.
I'm going to take another context here. The Giants manager from the last few years was fired right before the end of the season. And maybe last week before, somebody came out on one of the sports talk shows, like guest hosting or whatever, bitching about the fact that he has a pretty big Instagram following, and he's had a website blog thing for a long time, and then he was doing cameo videos for like $200.
They didn't like that?
Yeah, this person was saying, how can he do all this stuff and concentrate on work? But like nobody ever hit the guy on work ethic.
Well, no one's talking about Travis Kelce winning a fucking Super Bowl with a full podcast, one of the biggest podcasts in the world.
Right. Exactly.
Right? Because when it's going well, you're not going to complain because he's just selling more Chiefs tickets.
Yeah. Exactly.
Same thing with him disappearing like on their off week to go to Argentina with Taylor Swift.
Swifties up.
Right? Where Dennis Rodman disappears for a week, and obviously it's different. He skipped a game, but hypothetically, he's the bad guy. But if you're winning Super Bowls, you're the good guy, right?
Yeah. I don't think it would have come up at all had they had a winning season.
Right.
Or they gone to the or one round of the playoffs or whatever.
Yeah. And if you're on the outside, you just can't tell. So if the players are coming out and saying, "Man, coach is late for meetings. Coach isn't putting in the time in the videos. Right. Coach hasn't, looked at my stats with me like he used to. We used to have one-on-one meetings every Monday, and now he's not." All right, yeah, you should probably investigate how many fucking cameos this guy's filming a day.
$200 a piece.
You know what I mean? But like,
$200
if he's not, then if his work ethic within the organization hasn't changed, shit.
He's pretty masterful with his stuff too. I mean, like ladies love his content. Let's just say,
yeah.
Single man, good shape, a lot of tattoos.
Yeah, link tree in the bio.
Yeah, a lot of food posts.
Cameo, slippery slope. They say it's a gateway drug to OF.
If it isn't just straight up OF, I don't know. Do they monitor that content? I have no idea.
I don't know. I don't know if you're allowed to get naked on a Cameo.
Okay, so all right, now let's take it one step further. If you know that the chef that you're about to hire has an OnlyFans, do you hire them or no?
Yeah, same thing. So if their skills are within the bounds, and then it depends on the type of restaurant I'm running, but I'm probably hiring them. OF's so interesting to me because the variance within content is insane. Like you're seeing fucking Bang Bros type shit where there's 80 guys, and then there's simply just like I've never been on OnlyFans. I just know the content that's on there. And then
somebody turn on the AC.
And then there's just like bikini pictures, like modeling pictures. Yeah.
Some of it's very tame.
No, yeah, there's straight like hardcore porn, and then there's literally just like fashion pics in a way, like beautiful women. I was thinking about this the other day. This might be controversial. I don't think it is.
Go right for it.
So, like in the 90s, say it's take us back to 1992, and we're all the same age as we are right now, right? And I'm dating a Sports Illustrated. You guys might not understand as much because the culture was different, but I'm dating a Sports Illustrated model.
Okay.
All the boys, the culture, everyone's high-fiving you. Like, damn, you grabbed a bikini model. Like, you're dating one of the most beautiful women on the planet.
Yeah, how you pull that.
Yeah, or just like grab whatever, right? It's a good thing.
Crazy.
It's turned up. Like you're grabbing or even a Victoria's Secret model.
Oh yeah.
Right? Even now. You grab a Victoria's Secret model, that's what all these top soccer players in the world, top football player, right? They always end up, or a singer or some shit's ended up with the Victoria's Secret model of the year. Like, damn, dating the most beautiful woman on the planet. Again, OnlyFans has a variety of fucking content. You date a top level OnlyFans performer who maybe isn't doing adult content. They could be doing bikinis, they could be doing cosplay, they could be doing whatever, cameo style content. And you're dating her, and it's highly, highly frowned upon.
Really?
Yeah, for sure. Right?
Yeah, no, that's
for
true.
sure.
Yeah, I think it's just because the stigma that OnlyFans is always porn, and it's like, oh.
But same with the other stuff too. Like, the Sports Illustrated girls are probably, that's a slippery slope to the Kim Kardashian, Paris Hilton, sex tapes and stuff. Like, it wasn't that different of a culture besides the.
But I think Sports Illustrated was always held at like such a high standard. OnlyFans didn't have that.
Yeah, I don't know why though. Because the top OnlyFans performers, whoever that is probably beautiful. And it probably is our generation's version of that, or Playboy.
Yeah.
Playboy's maybe, all right, then we'll go Playboy. So Playboy's always been known as an adult magazine.
Right.
But if you're dating a Playmate in the 90s, you're the fucking guy.
Yeah.
It's not really frowned upon.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And you would argue like morals or view were more traditional conservative in the 90s, regardless of political views, right? Like it was more of a traditional family core stuff. All was more popular in the 90s. So dating an adult star would be weirder, you would think. But it's not. It's flipped. Where maybe, things now are all
I was about to say, maybe it's because it's more saturation, that they're like, oh, it's so easily accessible.
Maybe.
That it's easier.
Yeah, or like dating a stripper, right?
That is,
dating a stripper is kind of frowned upon. Maybe when you're early 20s, you're high-fiving the bros. But if you're in your late 20s, it's kind of like, bro, what are you doing? Probably not a great move.
Well, it depends on what strip club. Is it the airport one, or is it?
Airport one?
There's always a strip club by the
I've never
airport.
been to a strip club in my life.
Bro, there's always strip clubs by the airport.
Oh, bye. Maybe.
Yeah, not in the airport, but by
Not
the
in
airport.
the
Yeah,
airport.
no.
You got a
No, I'm
secret
not
VIP.
out her at Terminal 51.
That's not the worst.
Watching the ass
That's not the
before
worst
my
business
flight.
model.
Yo,
You do like a secret door one in an airport.
You got to split your
Might be
from
nice,
your.
though.
I got a
Might make a lot of
speakeasy,
cash.
speakeasy in the airport right now.
Yeah, stripper easy.
Strip easy.
It'd be good. It'd be good.
It's a pitch. I
I
should
don't
You
know
got to
why
bolt
that.
out of the champagne room so you don't miss your flight.
I think I was at dinner with my boys and I was talking about like Carmen Electra and we were like making jokes about the '90s like beauty standards and shit, and then that popped in my head about the Sports Illustrated OnlyFans versus stripper versus a. And it's just weird
I
because
think
it's literally just all randomized.
Didn't she
Judgment.
date Dennis Rodman?
Yeah, I think they got married.
Attaboy. He's
Yeah.
what did he? That's the Carmen Electra. That's when he missed 2 days and Jordan had to
They're in
fetch him out of
Hollywood
like
or
Vegas.
Vegas.
Yeah,
Carmen Electra's
banging.
insane. But she dated. Oh no, that's Pamela because they had similar paths. Pamela Anderson. And
My
her.
daughter-in-law went to school with Rodman's daughter.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah,
Like stepdaughter
stepdaughter.
because he married a woman from SAC.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I didn't believe her because, like, I'm a little school. Even though we had, like, Bill Cartwright's kids went to my school. It was the center for Michael Jordan Forever. Like, I met Bill Cartwright. And so it's not unlikely that
Yeah.
Jennifer Aniston's kids, George Clooney's kids, everyone's goes to Waldorf. Not mine, but Waldorf's in general. So it's not that weird. But she was in my class, and she's Latin. And she's like, yeah, like, Dennis Rodman's my uncle or something. I said, yeah, fucking right, you know? And then she shows me a picture because they're at Christmas with Dennis Rodman. I was like, what the fuck? It was like her aunt married him.
Got your ass.
Yeah, and then in the Dennis Rodman 30 for 30, I don't think we covered it, but we
haven't,
should.
no.
It's really good. He met her, and they say, I think they say, like, met her at Park Ultra Lounge in Sacramento after a Kings game. Yeah, married, whatever. I don't want to. I guess I could leak the name because it's public, but it doesn't matter.
Amazing.
All right,
All right.
don't do porn.
Don't
Date
do-
some OnlyFans. Plug away.
Follow my OnlyFans at IG Matt_OGI Linktree there.
Yeah, Linktree. New episodes every Wednesday and Friday. Thank you guys so much. 3sb.co for all your training apparel needs. I'm Sal Mike. I'm out of here.
I am at the Jim McDonald on the social media. The show is 50% facts, where percent is a word and 50 is just numbers. 50% facts is a Spreaker Prime podcast. Every once in a while, this trips me up. I'm going to die. Podcast in association with iHeartMedia on the Obscure Celebrity Network. And we'll talk to you next time.
Damn, the one time we got the intro right, we fuck up the ending, Jim.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck.
Brittany Backus, dude.
Fuck.